All right, Emergent is a game that I co-created.
With who?
With my friend Austin from college, who we like to rip apart all the time. We like to slander. Austin, if you're watching this,
Austin,
don't take any of it seriously.
I didn't slander it.
Austin, I slander you.
It's 13 months of slander, by the way.
13 long
Please,
months of
slander. For the love of God.
Yeah.
In his defense, anyone who is not here gets slandered. So
no, people here get slandered.
The camera goes off.
Good God.
The camera goes off and Brennan gets annihilated.
Dude, I literally
it's so funny.
I slander this dude constantly on camera.
On camera.
That's a
and
good
on
point.
camera.
I fucking hate
That's
him.
not slander, that's carnage.
Anything gets tired goes on. We're like, wow. That
What a fucking... I just gets tired and doesn't even want to be with his friends. Fucking loser.
We don't even know why he shows up.
Yeah,
This is
crazy.
playing freaking
He shows up and his phone is charging.
True.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I'm so sorry, Nathan.
He's definitely not sorry.
That was brutal, Brennan.
That's good to see, man.
He literally comes down here, shits on you, and leaves.
My flight out is tonight at 2 a.m.
Oh my god.
yeah, Austin and I made Emergent. It is a horror investigation game that involves. It's basically Stranger Things meets X-Men. This group of nutcases and I have been playtesting it and then playing it post, pre and post creating the game. We had the idea a little bit in, or more like Jacob had the idea and then did all the work to start recording these because they're just psychotic.
On guy.
So
More on that later.
this is a session 0.
13 months later, by the way.
13 months later, session 0 during the final arc. They're about,
This is
pretty close to leveling up to the final level.
It's like when you're like the characters are like flashing back to how it all started.
In our defense, like any arc we've played through could have been the final one. Probably,
Yeah, really
How
could
could
have.
we have known,
Ultimate sacrifice, etc.
Yeah,
etc.
yeah.
I guess I don't even. This
Round
might not
one.
even. Who knows? So anyway, we're gonna go through and explain everything that's happened. So I guess for the purpose that this could be watched by someone who is not caught up. So if you were watching this, that means that we're all dead, and next session.
This is our last will and testament.
Was partway through the third monster, technically, and we were far enough along in it that we just started recording, and then we're like, we'll catch up on the rest of it at the end, and then we waited until basically until we got Brennan back, and then so Brennan has been our unpaid gracious note taker, diligently taking notes of every single thing. So the way I think we should do this, because we've only got 8 sessions,
Can't tell what it is.
Brennan will walk us through his notes, and then based on my memory, I'll walk us through what I remember, and then you guys will help me fill the blanks.
So am I just reading through just all the way up to whatever session?
I'll stop you.
Should I stop at a certain? Should I stop and have you fill in, or should I just go and then you go?
So you go through the first session. We'll fill in for that one, and then we'll move on. So the first
Okay,
one's gonna be
okay.
Spindle Crane, which is honestly a great
Okay.
trial run because it
Yeah,
was
and
just a cycle.
my notes on that are sparse.
That's
and
fine.
like,
I was
think
also
I even
not
wrote
here for
them.
that.
I didn't write the
True.
notes on that one until the next session. I was like, here's what happened, like
Oh.
bullet points.
Yeah, I didn't even write some in this.
That's fine. So
I
this is
was
a good
even
trial
here for
run.
it.
Go ahead and just give us what you have, and then we'll walk through the rest of it.
We got chased by a tentacle monster last time. John Smith was missing near the harbor.
That's right.
There was an unplanned blood moon. No one else got powers. No one else remembered the monster. They just remembered their worst fears. Peter and Lloydan talked to investigators on the pier, and Peter spots a left hand in the water. Meanwhile, Dee and Roger investigated a parking lot nearby. Dee throws a beer can at the car, and a gray mass emerges. I took a note. The flashlight is medium light for 30 meters because that was their first session. I
Cool.
wanted to remember that.
Yeah.
We ran from the monster while grabbing stuff for Dee to throw at it. Despite Dee taking a beating, we narrowly escaped with the van.
Almost killed me.
All right.
That was my.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good recap.
I should say also we should probably say everyone's
Names.
character name because he just started saying names.
I'm Jacob. I'm Dee Guy.
I'm Brennan. I'm Lloydan Larry.
Okay.
Oh, going
fuck,
clockwise.
holy
What
fuck.
the-
Well, because I wasn't in that one, that's why I was
It
like.
does not.
Anyway,
You're at the table.
David, I am Donnie Darko. Hello.
I'm Daniel. I'm the GM and I'm co-creator of Emergent.
And you're every NPC in this game.
And I'm literally everyone else in the world.
Especially
For the-
Diana.
Sometimes
Darko.
he's even us.
Sometimes I am them.
True.
I actually, yep.
You're literally everyone.
I'm everyone. I am least often Peter.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm Nathan, I'm Roger Reynald.
And I'm Stefan. I am Peter Puertorico.
Okay, Nathan, Roger, Stefan, Peter, Jacob, Dee Guy, Brennan, Lloydan Larry, and David,
Donnie
Donnie Darko. I was so afraid of doing it in the wrong order. I was like, Donnie Darko is David, not. So I was like,
Darko, David.
I was like, just do it slowly, just do
Don
it slowly,
Doister.
and at the end, I'm like, I screwed it up. No, that's right.
You like so you like hard just were like
Yeah, because I was like, oh wait, no, those right.
That's alright.
All right,
So the big thing
Football.
for that episode is
there was a giant monster. Okay, it was supposed to be a temporary like one-off. We started at literally 10:30, by the way.
inside joke by the way, you ready for those?
no god.
That's gonna be
Mark your timestamps.
Every time it's like, you have to timestamp them all now.
yeah. Jacob's going to mark every inside joke for the entire series. Thank you, Jacob.
Annotations.
Yeah, annotate, help
And
new
explain
people
every
get-
single time.
Yeah,
and
To our
reference
Wikipedia.
Well, our fucking the Schmikipedia.
Okay.
R
Make a
slash
media.
Schmentura.
Our smash. Our schmutter
He's
smash.
he's losing his mind.
We're fucking 10 minutes in.
We already need subtitles for whatever he's saying.
David lost.
Oh, that's a schmeek.
Yeah.
I just literally
Yeah, it
he's
is.
marking it right now. Don't worry, he's got
David's
it.
saying something.
We
that
have a
while laughing,
bingo
it's
card for shit that
incomprehensible.
happens because there's been so many repeated tropes and cliches that we've developed just through the process of playing this game over the course of a year now.
It's proof that we have
That
We have to know.
slaves to the card.
Oh,
So basically, it was assumed, okay, you guys have fought a monster before or something. Maybe we haven't really addressed that. It's not important. Now we're kind of just assuming Spindlecurtain was the first monster. And it was, you guys were playing Lancer, which is what we were playing before this, like in character, which doesn't make sense in character now. But and then there was a blood moon unplanned. You guys were like, that's weird. I think it was Lloydan looked up, like, okay, is there anything weird going on? Found out there's maybe a spirits at the beach. You guys went to the beach, saw that there was like a crime scene. They were investigating.
I believe Guy had a car. Dee Guy had a car.
I had a
Dee Guy had a car, drove us all,
Those are good
drove
times.
everyone down there.
yeah, I remember you had
Talked to the
a
investigators, were lying to them, figuring things out. Peter saw something in the water, went over, found that basically the monster was behind a car. It was this big thing. They all started fighting
They
it.
found it behind the car. We were at the dock. They were parking
Yeah.
lot. One of them screamed,
Yeah.
and we ran over. And while they
Tell
threw a beer
three of the
can,
shock table
yeah.
screen.
Handled the situation, pretty quickly figured out one of its weaknesses, which is the eye, and then was determined to be the first players to kill it first try. And,
We almost did it.
We would have done it
Almost
if
did.
we would have died.
If Daniel let us kill ourselves with the car.
Yeah.
We would have killed it. We would have saved the world.
We had a plan.
You went through and fought it for a while and kept going down, and they're like, okay, this is
Whoa,
not gonna
we
get
were
out
not
of here.
going down.
Oh, yeah,
He was
we-
going down.
Sure. And you guys booked it out of there. It was throwing stuff at you. Got in the car.
It was not
You were,
throwing
like,
at
crashing
us, it was throwing at him.
Crashing. You were going to crash the car
Very
into him,
targeted.
and then unbuckle seatbelts while crashing, and then
Super
fly
down our
out the window and
way,
use your
like,
bodies as projectiles. to hurt
Ragdoll
anyone more.
corpses. Yeah.
And I was like, you can do that. You're probably gonna die. Maybe that'll be enough to kill the monster if you roll well. And decided not to do that. Spit away. David was not here. Woodmore Lancer later came back, picked it up again with David, and we're like, let's just say that was the first monster. Let's just assume that you killed it in other ways. All right, session 2.
March 23rd.
Now this is where the real notes begin, ladies and gentlemen, etc. and so forth. Schmuthill, Schmag, and Schmess.
Okay, hold on. No one's. I feel like they're like, here's where the real notes start, and then say
We have
fucking
to address the
gibberish.
elephant in the room up at the Schemntura.
Alright,
Elephant in the
so
room.
when I was on a whim naming the town, thinking this would be a one shot, I was like, okay, we live in.
We're doxing ourselves, by the way.
We literally are.
There's no way to.
There's
not
no way
talk this.
around
No, I'm literally just, I'm saying that right now.
Yeah.
We've said it, where
We sealed our fates a long time
Schmentura,
ago.
Schmentura.
Yeah, no, we're dead, dude. We like, people can find us.
Alright,
I mean, it's a city. It's like it's not a fucking street address.
We've doxed those two.
Me too.
alright, well, okay, so he was in the freaking high school.
Yeah, that's true. We really.
I think we
And let's
probably
talk
named
about 10
specific.
year reunion too.
Yeah, dude, we like.
I can figure out exactly who we are.
Yeah.
Alright, it doesn't even matter at this
Maybe we
point.
edit that bit.
Edit every single instance.
So everything. Anyway, we live in.
So,
Oh my.
town of Ventura, California, it was like, okay, let's just say it's Schmentura. Like,
Ventura,
you're like, oh, my name's Daniel Schman. It'll just like come up with,
We schmud everything.
and then it just became, everything was like, what's the in-universe proxy of this? It's just the exact same thing, but within SCHM dash whatever the rest of the word, everything but the first
And
letter.
there's some variations to it. There's an art to it that you learn as
Yeah.
you do it.
And it gets worse and worse as time goes on, to the point where you're just saying shmish, 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 shmish sometimes.
Yep.
And then,
But it's perfectly comprehensible.
It's
trained
100%
ear.
comprehensible.
For those with ears to hear it, it's
yeah.
You know.
Alright, Schmentura. Alright. Then Schmidt Hill and
so the
all
Schmud Hill
others.
Schmag and Schmess is the school's press. That I'm improvising off of the notes to explain this to the audience. That
Yeah, that's fine.
Peter and Triple L, that's Lloydan, by the way. For the
Lloyd,
school's
by the way.
paper
Lloyd is spelled
and
with two L's.
the journalism club. In a dream, we saw each other infinitely stretching. Oh, we saw an infinitely stretching shore. We noticed strange things in the dream. We saw an entity and were able to fight it and run away. We towed a car to the cliff and killed the monster. That was our rationale
That
of how we
was
killed the
assumed,
single
yeah.
crane. Yeah. We came up with a
Yeah,
backstory.
that was
of how it died.
okay. This is how you killed your first monster.
Then we were on a sports field after the game for about an hour. I don't know why I signified an hour specifically. There's going to be a lot of me reading notes, by the way, and then pondering out loud that I don't remember what this note means. The town is located in northern California.
Don't worry, guys, we're safe there. I don't know where to find us.
Schmierschmess, parentheses, Deer Fest. I don't remember that.
It's probably going off of Lemon Fest.
Yeah.
No, yeah, probably. I think because we were joking about that, and then
And this was
someone brought up-
also, I remember, originally going to be, I would start constructing an alternate town that has like more plausible for you to just find a gun laying somewhere and whatever, and then it just ended up being Ventura, and I kind of just threw all that out. But it was originally going to be, okay, I'm gonna do this whole like backwoods horror kind of setting, and
War game.
Horror game, by the way.
These next bullet points might require elaboration. Beater Puertorico, alias Blinky Eyes Beater.
So dumb.
Beater spots a spider.
Literally from session 1, by the way.
Technically session 2.
Damn.
Dee and Diana together. Diana grabbed.
Diana's my sister.
Diana
by
got
the way.
grabbed. Is
What did
Donnie's
Diana grab?
sister she got grabbed.
yeah.
And she also grabbed.
Is Donnie's sister and has a thing for Dee. Sickened and dry heaving, Lloydan saw the monster drag and throw it away.
He's just throwing up.
that
This next note just says shit beat out of me. We called 911, there was a car chase. Navigating, Donnie throws a snowball. I think we were trying to chase the monster.
yeah.
Dee and Donnie go back to school after dropping off Peter and I. We speak to the emergency response, and Peter gives me medical aid, me being Lloydan again. The next day, Donnie failing first aid on me in the bathroom. Dude, that from session 1.
That's more accurate.
Fucking
That is
session
so
1. I didn't
insane.
remember that.
That's more accurate.
Before
Keep a
contact,
score counter, audience, for every time that fucking
it
Donnie
literally continues.
fails to
like,
be a medic for Triple L.
I can heal everyone else, but not him.
Peter investigating the scene, sees handprints and a blood trail. We learned that the monster scrambles digital audio. There's a security guy that works at the school named Shane Badge. Do we want to explain the... No.
They can pick up on that.
All right.
Yeah.
Rumors about cameras malfunctioning, especially north... What does that one say?
Can't read his own
North of road?
Just keep it rolling.
I botched a pickpocket and GTFO'd at that timeline.
I do remember that.
That's just the part where we explain what our powers are.
In a second.
Nate, okay.
Yeah, go through
There's a nerd named Neville. Ooh, that's early.
That's right.
Wow.
That was the end of that session.
Okay, so the Umbra Reaper is the module for Emergent, which Austin Slander has not been finished yet. It is the base monster. It always starts the same, where it's okay. You're hanging out after some kind of sports game, and you see lights going off in the parking lot, and the monster shows up, and you fight it and run away. So at the beginning, basically, Dee with David's character Diana were hanging out in the parking lot.
My sister.
Yeah, sister, and got
Let's clarify. NPC character. His character.
NPC.
Yes.
NPC. Donnie Darko's sister.
Then
Diana Darko.
Diana Darko. She was a cheerleader.
Do not own that IP, by the way. He just decided to name it Donnie Darko.
Listen,
There's gonna be a lot of
I
that.
thought this was gonna be a one-off thing, so like.
We all did. Here we are. She got grabbed by the monster. It was like taking out lights, and then they fought it, and then it was chasing them, and they Peter, Stefan's character, was able to find it, and then they were able to get away. They got away, and then basically we're investigating where it could have gone. Monsters will screw up like recordings of them and memories of them if you're not an Emergent, which is basically a kid with superpowers, which we'll get to in a second. So the next day they were kind of going around the school trying to get information on places where electronics had been screwed up so that they could make a trail and figure out where the monster has gone. Alright, at the beginning, David's character, Donnie Darko, was a thermal, which is one of the powers that can control temperature.
forgot.
Yeah, it was literally session 1. Okay, session 1 I started off as thermal because I thought,
True.
okay, my first session, I started
Session
off
2.
as thermal, and I was like, okay, well this kind of seems cool, and then literally
Related
basically
to awesome power and
Okay.
He's not wrong.
Austin Slander, please track that.
Yeah, AustinSlander.exe.
We gotta cut him a check for like.
Sorry, Austin. I don't mean anything by it.
Okay, we have 3 hours. Do you guys want to?
We spent 5 minutes going over Austin lore, so I can put it in right before we slander Austin.
We can. Also, I asked Austin. You can put this in. I asked him, hey. I was like, we're gonna put them up soon. And he's like, yeah, I'm glad you guys like the game. I was like, yeah, we were gonna start putting stuff up soon. We were just trying to get rid of the Austin slander. He's like, you don't need to get rid of it. It's hilarious. Like, okay, all right. Believing in the Austin slander. Sorry, Austin.
Alrighty.
Love you, buddy. Don't
Get
do anything but
fucked.
This is just specifically where all the slander comes from. Specifically, the all.
We
The
gotta
all.
explain the all. Yeah.
Oh, is that not anywhere in the videos?
It's literally episode. I mean, it's like when you
'Cause it's
first started figuring out how to craft.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, what is the all? Or
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that even?
It's
he
not
took
in the
it.
book.
It's
So-
not in the crafting anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he took it out. He put it back into Brennan's.
You did,
What?
which I
And he
appreciate.
wrote it back in.
Like
I
in
requested.
the crafting
Yeah, I
section.
requested and then.
Yes, yes,
you
penciled it in,
wrote
yes.
all
That's
point.
funny. In mine, I have all knowing.
Yeah, he put all knowing on.
and all.
Yeah.
Or
Oh yeah. I
something.
did.
Yeah. That's good stuff. Good stuff.
We have the all-knowing edition.
Yeah, we have the all knowing edition.
all
Also,
knowing.
okay.
The-
The thing was basically when we were first playing. I'm gonna pick on David. David was like, "Yeah, I think the only critique I have of this game is that the example for one of the crafting items is an all point." And he's like, "That's just such a random That's just
I was
such
like,
a
who the
random-
fuck has an all?
There's like
Which
that
is
piercing one.
It's like
yeah, I was like
piercing
piercing.
lines.
I was like, who
It's
the?
such a random thing for an all point.
Yeah, I'm
And
like,
then
who
everyone
the?
was like, what's an all point? And I'm like, it's like a, and I was like, I don't even know how to describe it. So I'm like, Stefan, what's an all point? Stefan's like a tool, like an all? Like, yeah. And so we were like, yeah, that's just the weirdest example. Just say ice pick or something.
Yeah, where it's like ice pick. Everyone
Or
knows what an
fire
ice
poker
pick
or-
is.
Yeah.
Fire poker.
It's like stereotypical murder weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like
and then
literally
Jake
anything.
was like, ice pick. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
And then
So
I think you messaged him.
I went
Leon
on call
Trotsky moment.
later, and I was like, yeah, this, funnily enough, of the entire game, they were fine with all the mechanics and everything, and they just didn't like this one example crafting item.
They're like, this is fucking
Yeah,
stupid.
we're
And
like-
he's like, that's bizarre. Like, I think an all point, like, is just a good. He's like, an ice pick sounds like a weapon, and he's like, but an all point wouldn't be a weapon. It'd be like something that you craft with. I'm like, okay, whatever. And he was like, I was like, what about a fire poker? And he's like, yeah, that's fine. So then I was, which feels like more of a weapon, but whatever, it's fine, awesome. And then I was typing to you guys, like, yeah, he says like, an all point would work, but an ice pick wouldn't. And then you guys like, oh, all point would work, but ice pick wouldn't. Like picture of an all point.
That was later
They were, like,
later that night.
Identical. And then I was like, yeah, like a volleyball would work, but a soccer ball wouldn't. Identical. And then he was making some of the points.
And then that gave us one of like the most perfectly timed Brennan puns.
But yeah, and then Brennan came in clutch. I was always like, oh,
Did I come up with that?
Yeah,
I
that
forgot
was
that I
you.
came up
Austin,
with
the
that.
all-knowing.
Yeah.
They all
And the slander began. And I
slandered
just
again.
sort of,
It never stopped.
I let loose.
Daniel
and
never stopped us. He was like, yeah, really,
really
you know.
bash him in.
Yeah.
Only two of us have actually met IRL Austin, right?
IRL, as if he's like a different entity.
Yeah, Austin, the all-knowing.
I'll slander him way more behind his back, even if he knows about it, then, like, we get along great.
You heard it here.
Like,
You heard it here.
talk
Daniel
with
talks
him.
shit behind your back.
I'll be like,
constantly.
yeah.
Austin, we're nice to your face, but
We're nice to
Daniel
your
will stab
face.
you in the absolute back, is what he's
With
saying.
an
With an all
with an
point.
With an all.
Okay.
Anyway,
That was a joke,
So,
for the record.
yeah, we
love you, Austin.
We ripped him apart here, but that's the worst. It's turned into a whole meta thing.
But no, and so basically between that, my first episode and the next one, I realized I really didn't like it that much, and I started reading Stormbenders. So between sessions, I talked to Daniel, and he's like, "Yeah, you can go ahead and change it."
She did change his
Before that, he had actually assigned all of them their powers,
That's
and
right.
so when I came in, I basically got to choose mine,
Cheated.
and I did it within like 5 minutes without even getting to look at the powers, and I was like, I actually
No,
don't like this at all.
He pre-read it.
Yeah, oh yeah, totally.
By the way,
this is
spoiler warning, by the way, for all the monsters, except for the Serrator, pretty much.
oh, that's true. Yeah. Well,
If you watch these videos,
It's implied. If you watch our videos, you're going to be spoiled on the
oh,
mechanics.
I
of the
see what you
game.
mean. Yes,
And
yeah,
the monsters
yeah,
and-
yeah. Because you're gonna learn
This
monster
is
weaknesses.
we're not censoring nothing. This is
No, I thought he meant like spoilers for what we do later. I'm like, well,
no.
this
This
is
Yeah.
is
supposed to
full
be
raw dog monster
Yes.
hunting action.
so if you watch
Raw
this,
dog.
you're never playing the game.
Oh my.
Oh, for the no.
Monster,
Yeah.
you can't monster hunt
You
because
can
you're
only
like,
play the monsters
Blind.
each once. Luckily, yeah, blind. Luckily, we did. All of these are from the book, but there's like a dozen in the book, and
And there's a monster generation table. Look up, link in description.
emergentrpg.com
join the Discord somehow. I'll link it somehow.
maybe.
Yeah, the Emergent Discord that definitely exists.
So.
It does. It
It literally
doesn't
does.
know.
I didn't
Session 0, he'll learn.
Yeah,
So,
Section 0. I don't know yet. I haven't got that.
so
yet.
here's the thermal.
Right.
Thanks for the 10 minutes of excuses. Just kidding.
Lloydan Larry has the power of Ouroboros, which allows him in various ways to manipulate time and space.
Okay.
I'm a Zenith, so
Who's I?
Dee Guy is a Zenith. Literally introduced myself a minute ago.
They might have forgotten. It's been like
The
a
power, I don't know, using my blood as a power. You'll figure it out.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You'll figure it out if you watch these.
Peter.
Peter Puertorico has the power of divination.
We've got an anime on the side.
Yes, and no,
You
and
can look at the Monday event.
I can, but I won't. It gives me the power to see remotely and see into the past and see into the future, and other things.
Yes.
So that's basically what it is.
All right.
Very, very good. Thank you.
Yaman.
Roger's ability is to blink, which
Free
is
action.
basically to
Free action,
teleport.
by the way.
Free action
That's a free
teleport.
action.
That's right.
Take a note of that because
Make
some,
sure to
some of
remember.
us didn't.
We won't name names.
Fucking Britain's on the warpath.
You can fly home now.
All right. The character Neville was introduced, who's this nerdy character.
Please donate
that
to my funeral.
Peter knows just from the past, and he's just conspiracy theory, kind of psychotic nerd character.
Not a funeral, but
Visual.
No one could see that.
That's
But
fine.
What about?
That's
No.
enough.
No.
On to the
and
next.
then last note, Coach Purvat, which was a
oh well, because I was.
prelude to another
Thermal,
coach,
so
which will be
I think-
funny. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was watching Eminence and Shadow at the time, so that's another IP that we're stealing. I grabbed a.
Should I talk about Storm Better now or later? Yeah. Okay.
All right, go for it.
All right, next session. Start strong. Jessica, Jamaica, and Ariana, Argentina. And Ariana, Argentina has a brother named Andrew Argentina who's pissed at Dee Guy because Ariana, Argentina had a crush on Dee Guy, which Dee Guy did not actually
This happened so fast. I thought
reciprocate.
this was way later.
Triple L learned about Jessica and Peter through gossip, since he works for the Schmentura magazine.
Always snooping. He's snooping on me.
That's nuts.
There's an interview. I did an interview with Neville and learned about the gas station and the power plant. At the power plant, there was some damage to the lights. There was a truck with the back ripped out, or apart, I think. I think this is a password I wrote down. This is 4LOL971. I think we learned a password to open the gate.
Yeah, you did.
That is
You
what it
did.
is, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are, what's the code? And I just made something down.
I wrote a name down, Terry Eashan.
Yeah, that was the electrician.
Okay, alright.
God.
At the gas station, we saw a man across the street, and then we initiated a combat. The light went dim for a second when the monster attacked. We pumped the gasoline onto the ground, jumped into the car. Peter shoots a fire arrow and blows up the gas station and deals some amount of damage to the monster. Unclear.
What got locked at the gas station?
We'll get there. Headlights versus none didn't seem to make a difference. We tested that to see, because my power can split. One of my powers is to a diverse timeline to test two different 10-second periods.
Very useful power.
So I tested both with headlights on the car, blasted the monster, and without headlights on. Didn't seem to make a difference. But the bright light from the explosion of the gasoline did seem to make a difference. That was the end of that session.
That's
I
not
have-
actually, you go for it.
I have a name, Lisa Larry, written down.
I think we're retconning Lisa Larry. I don't know who Lisa Larry is.
I'm just saying.
Unless it's my mom. That's Lloydan
Very well
Larry's
could be.
mom.
I feel no. You know, I think you did have a sister originally because I think we were all making.
I think
jokes
you
like,
suggested I should have a sister. I was like, you made a joke.
Yeah, I think we made a joke, but it never.
Maybe
went
remember
anywhere.
that.
I have
There's-
zero recollection of you ever having a
It-
sister.
It
well,
literally
it-
could
we never-
still
it never
be- it's
came
just,
up.
Well-
Lloydan has like family members that haven't been relevant.
Well, I
And
think
no
that's what-
names, family members.
What happened is the joke was he was dating my sister, and since I was like brown nosing him, it would be like, would it be funny if I like dated his sister?
Oh, Donnie Darko is a simp for Lloydan Larry.
I should say for the first half of the game. Second half not as hard, but still, you know,
He's a little hard.
hard.
And then recreation, it's implied that we always go to Schmita Schmeef.
Mm-hmm.
And then
While we can.
Those are good times.
summer antics,
I
using a
remember
format to
Schmentura.
get over barbed wire. A car format.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, that
To get
whole
into the
that took so
The power
much
plant.
I
time.
wonder
Power
why it
plant,
took
there was
long.
barbed
I wonder
wire,
why it took
so-
time.
There was this whole thing of trying not to get caught by the authorities or implied that you were involved in any way. So they were pulling out the car mat from their car, putting it over the barbed wire to climb over, and then like left it there, and we're all panicking. Oh no, the car mat's still there. Found like
His dad ends up going, "Where's the car mat?"
found propane tanks had been like ripped apart and eaten or on the side and whatever, and then the
And then just dissect the corpse of a dude.
Yeah.
yeah, and the electrician was gone and his car was left on, whatever.
We found his keys and stuff.
Credit card.
At the gas station, in order to pump the gasoline out of the ground, we used Lloydan Larry's credit card, which was subsequently left there, and it theoretically burned in the explosion that
And you
subsequently
made
happened.
like a newspaper clipping thing about that
I can't
incident.
remember that.
Yeah, and then he goes into school the next day. and
Hang on,
goes,
don't get ahead of ourselves.
all right, fine, I'll
All right.
go ahead.
So aside from that, I think that's good enough recap.
Yeah.
Unless anyone
This
else.
guy wanted to wrap the freaking mat, the car mat, under his shirt around his.
Yeah, because I was trying to. He ended up having to go back the next day for it. I was making the
How
argument of like,
bulky and like.
hey, why don't we take the
impossible.
car mat and like stuff it under your shirt so you have it
Literally
with you?
still arguing about
Literally
this.
psycho.
Because
Literally
it's
deranged.
still, I still think it's a completely
And I still
valid
think it's
argument.
completely brain
Next
dead.
session.
I don't.
Welcome back, Roger Reynald. First note.
Literally just put it on the ground. No one would even notice. It's in the middle of the grass by the trees. No one.
Fucking
Okay,
A.
yeah, next session.
Asking people about my quote missing end quote credit card at school.
Oh my god.
Roger is back.
Welcome back.
Andrew v.
Welcome
D, the Diva Station.
What?
Because he fucking almost one shot him.
Because Andrew Argentina was, being butthurt about
Yeah, his
Ariana
sister.
Argentina, his sister, and D just like,
Well done.
taking
Yeah.
the shit out of Andrew with a,
It was
nice
no, it was
there.
it was be like if Brennan playing Lancer was swinging at me. It's just
You're not gonna get that fucking reference. Okay, basically Andrew just like tried to go beat up Dee Guy because he basically like rejected his sister and like not just rejected
she's a
him.
500.
Humiliated
Yeah,
her.
he like humiliated her, and so Andrew Argentina came out
was
and he
literally-
started like swinging at Dee Guy, and just everything missed, and Dee Guy is just like block, 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 ignore, block, block, and so he just got embarrassed and then left because he couldn't beat him.
My attempt to have a bully arc.
It's just
against the Zenith.
Cause here's the thing, the Zenith is the fucking bully.
Yeah, we got him.
Not an Apex yet, by the way.
that was the funniest.
That's
like,
funny.
okay, Jacob hasn't played RPGs in a while, and I'm like, all right, she's like trying to ask you to prom. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, you're like 5 on a good day. I'm waiting for someone else. Please go. Don't ask me. Just the most like straightforward. Like, go talk to someone else. I don't like you.
Well, it was like, because I think initially he's like, no, I don't want to. And she's like, oh, come on. And that's when he's like,
yeah,
you're
I'm sorry,
a
you're
5
on a good day.
Yeah.
I want to go with someone else who's a 9 on a bad day. Just can you please leave?
God.
All right.
Okay, Beater borrows a bulb. RP, we split the timeline to deceive Big Guy. Big Guy being D Guy's father.
Big guy.
I requested hairspray, presumably from the theater club, and canceled my debit card. Eep pilled fatigue cell. Oh, this is where Hank Scarborough gets introduced.
That is a me word. I definitely said that. I know I said that. That was me.
What was it? Eep pill?
Pilled fatigue cell.
Like eat like sleep. Like you're eepy. And then
Just completely
Eep pill fatigue.
that was me. I don't know what the context was, but I said that.
Yes.
Hank's Hardware, spatial rifts to toss floor mat over fence. Jesus.
Oh my god, I forgot everything.
Keys in the office on pegboard at shipping container yard. A shirt. We found a shirt that belonged to Lucy, who was one of the friends of Diana, and also one of the kidnapped girls.
From the monster.
The ring we found belonged to Diana.
We also found her finger.
Found her finger with the ring.
Yep.
Still there, by the way.
Donnie
Isn't it sitting in a hole?
Donnie did not know and still does not know to this day about that.
Correct.
That secret dies with.
I see.
We'll see.
Sees her finger.
Dude, at the
God.
end of episode 15, this motherfucker's gonna be like, hey Diana, I got something for you.
It's still just perfectly fine. Oh, thanks.
We identified the blind spots of the cameras, and to be clear, this is for the power plant, I believe.
Shipping container.
Shipping container.
I'm sorry, shipping
Shipping
container.
yard. Yeah.
Shipping yard. Sequence 6 on Thursday. Everyone was together at the shipping yard. We all met up, and that's where we left off for that session.
Yeah, there was a lot of teleporting around and avoiding cameras.
Holy shit, that was a quick.
But again, that's a good enough recap.
I think no. At that point I think those three went to the shipping yard, and then it was me and Roger. Because like I think
you were off doing something
we were
else, and then you
crafting.
joined us later.
Yeah, we were crafting, and then we went and joined them later while they scoped it out.
So
That's what it was.
Well, yeah, I remember that because we had.
I remember there was a lot of I was making you guys roll to avoid cameras because I was thought about that later. I was
Yeah, it was those three because
good days.
yeah. I know, simpler
Remember
life,
stuff.
right? Dude, I'm like,
Just like normal emergent stuff.
dude, I'm literally, he's like listing off that stuff that happens. I'm like, wow, that all happened in one session? That's insane. Now it's like, I recreate. Okay, session over, let's go home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peter looks a week into the future. Okay, everyone, good night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 hours set aside.
I didn't choose this power. This power chose me.
When you're a low level, things go fast because you can't do anything. You just run away. So
We're still not doing anything. This is for the future. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You'll see that. You'll see all
Link
what
in
we're talking
description.
about. He's an egg. That's all you need to know.
He's lying. That's all you need to know.
all right, next.
egg.
All right, the next session. The first thing we did is bury the finger.
That's right.
There you go, there it
no
is.
one will know.
Roger blinks the keys. Donnie Darko knows about the cameras.
Nathan's like, that's me.
Neat, I write. Neat exclamation point.
Oh, I see it. The Dunkard Dennis plus your scum is on this.
Yeah, this time. Yeah.
Impossible.
Sorry, what are we talking about?
Bingo.
Big bingo card.
Oh.
Continue.
We are not making it into the gate, in brackets, quietly. Thoughts of teleporting inside, brackets, one another, brackets gone wild. Beater inspects the boxes. We attempt to diverge, I attempt to diverge to prevent Beater getting ambushed. I just put, there's a note that says flame. Roger having a normal one. There's a flashbang, Triple L is blinded, activates a warp.
Probably teleporting behind some guy.
Free range, organic, grass fed, premium, one handed, free teleport by Roger.
I read his notes and just him shitting on Roger.
Alright, at this point, I think,
Oh my god.
I don't even really know what happened there, but at this point I think you should probably explain Stormbender.
Okay.
Let me play this really quick.
Thank you.
Alright.
Thank you very much for your contribution. Yeah, at this point I had Stormbender, so Stormbender was the new power I picked and I stuck with. Essentially the way it works is I can control weather, and then as the tree goes on I can basically get the ability to like more finely manipulate it, whether that be like hailstorms, lightning bolts,
No clouds.
whatever.
Hailstorm, it's
Clouds.
editor note, or I'm sorry, creator note. You have to have clouds, create hail.
No
Yeah.
clouds.
Yeah, can't create hail out of clear sky.
No clouds.
I'm gonna blame Austin on that one.
No clouds.
You can't Austin slander that one.
No
I'm gonna
clouds,
Austin
no
slander
hail.
that one. Listen.
Austin, play the Perry sound effect.
There's moisture. There is moisture in the air. You can
Editor,
reasonably
edit the
create
Perry
hail.
sound effect.
No.
Anyway,
You can't let him get away with that.
Stormbender.
Someday Austin's gonna hang out with all of us. That's gonna be a good time.
I've hung out with Austin. Hi, Austin.
You have hung out with us.
You've been in my
Somebody's
bedroom.
hanging out
He
with all of us.
also needs to come down here during emergency.
Brendan
No
made
further
his,
contact.
Brendan already did his sphere roll for me. Also.
He does. He was making fun of us all for wearing shirts. I showed him a little clip, and he's like, "You guys are all wearing matching shirts. That's so dumb." And I'm like,
What? Didn't he literally ask for some
Yes.
merch?
Yeah.
We're actually the cool ones.
Austin, you're never fucking getting your merch. You seriously call us dumb for all wearing the same shirt, and you're like, man, I want one of
He was
those.
like, "Look at the jacket," and he's like, "That's so corny," and I'm like, "Zip."
Did he seriously say the jacket was corny?
Yeah.
He was jealous, envious.
He was
Sorry.
so-
Hey, shut the
Envious.
fuck up.
He
I
got it.
don't want to hear it.
No,
I
he
don't
got
wanna
it.
hear
You
it.
corrected it.
I
Thank
don't
you.
wanna
He
hear
got
it.
it. Envious.
No, I don't wanna hear it.
Yeah, he got it.
He's not
No,
good.
I'm rewarding
He's
you.
jealous.
He's jealous.
His hypermind is leaking.
What do you think I was gonna stab you?
I don't know, man.
He was prepared for anything.
Dude, I was like ready to move.
Alright.
He was-
You did.
that was
You were
pretty
good. That was good
Was that the end of
reflexes.
that was not at the end of the episode.
No, it was not. Please allow me to continue.
It was just him free teleporting.
Donnie Darko and Dee are both D brackets down. It's down. They're both down.
This is the
It's
combat.
D,
Yeah, it's
down.
the combat.
I wrote Umbral Reaper colon killed, and then I crossed it out because no, it wasn't. It was a repeated occurrence of somebody fucking up the calculation,
We're looking for the guy.
forgetting that they don't
Yeah, I
have
restarted the combat.
a move
Okay, we're still
or
going.
a slip.
Yep, I remember that.
I thought that I had killed it with the flamethrower, and then I realized, or the shotgun, I think maybe. A gun or
We
flamethrower.
didn't have a shotgun.
It was
The
flamethrower, and I
flamethrower-
realized,
I
oh
think you had a
shit, it wasn't
shotgun.
reloaded. That
Yes.
couldn't have happened.
Yes.
We had to
Yeah.
backtrack and be like, it's still alive, by the
Hold
way.
on, I gotta reload it, yeah.
While shooting a flamethrower in Donnie's direction.
Yeah, literally, I was on
This
the
information will
ground.
be relevant later.
Also,
Pretty
Triple
much.
L then goes down, but I'm still awake. I think I got back up, maybe. I don't remember what happened there, but I'm awake after I went down.
Yeah.
Umbral Reaper, killed, for real this time. Diana Darko, safe. Her friends, not. I throw the electrician keys away. Because I guess I thought it was evidence, because he was the body that we found, and I didn't want that to be
that was
found.
like completely obliterated in a bloody corpse.
At the dance, the school dance that had been, looming over the horizon the whole week as we were fighting.
That would have been the
Umbral
Monday
Reaper.
event. Sunday event.
Monday event is no bitches.
Monday event is no bitches.
I don't condone this. Halloween costumes, parentheses, I convinced theater club. Cold feet beater. Donnie Darko makes a romantic attempt to make it rain, crossed out. We changed it to snow.
Oh my god.
Donnie Darko and Triple L sing on stage. It starts snowing. The students rush out to interrupt. Jessica and Beater, who are outside speaking to one another, suggesting a possible brewing romance.
Yes.
And I
Yes.
put Finn. That was the end of that episode.
That was the end
Cool.
of Emergent.
So basically, they went to the shipping yard and were looking for the monster and then ambushed them. And this is a previous version of Ouroboros. It actually, you can still do this with the right nodes, but he was able to. Lloydan was able to revert time when they got ambushed and then be ready to spray it once it attacked them. They fought it. Everyone went down except for a couple of you. And
Yeah, I know. I think D went down first, right? And then I went
The
down.
life of a tank, by the way.
Yeah, D went down, then I went down.
Unappreciated.
And then while
Oh, is that one was just
While-
like grab like
while I
your
was
face is
down,
bleeding
freaking
gas on you?
Lloydan basically decides to flamethrower the square I was in, and I just
Crisp.
took damage and got another.
Um,
Yeah, you were down already, and he was like, "Okay, sorry, bud.
Sorry, but
Here's wounded 4."
yeah, yeah, pretty much that's what
Roasted
happened.
and toasted.
and
Hey,
then
we killed it.
Yeah, and then one
I-
other very notable thing from this is it downed Lloydan by it had like a corrosive shadow
Blech.
breath. It downed
Blech.
Lloydan by bringing that on him, and that
Blech.
caused him to take the monster scar. So all monsters have. Okay, so whenever you finish a game, if you got hurt and or overstressed or whatever in some significant way, you take kind of lasting damage. That's a debuff and a buff that sticks. It just kind of shows that you've changed and hardened as a character. So monsters can do specific monster scars that are like supernatural. So Lloydan got this one, and it's kind of cracked because it was written by Austin. Just kidding. And it basically lets him see in darkness. So that's just a thing that keeps coming up for the rest of the.
But he's
the,
vulnerable in light.
Yeah, he's a little bit more vulnerable when it's bright light, and he gets warping resistance, but he got that anyway because he's Ouroboros.
I have crazy warping resistance. More on that later.
Yeah. Anyway, that is the Umber Reaper. Now we just gotta get through the first half of Razor Beast.
All right. During the downtime, Lloydan Larry bought a drone.
Oh my
God damn it! I forgot about the flying
stuff,
stuff,
by the
dude.
way.
Episode 2.
Stuff.
Bird moment, parentheses, what the flock. We meet in the parking lot.
Oh wait, the
That
fucking
was a-
bird.
that's such a jam.
A lot happened in episode 2.
A lot happened
Dead
in the
birds.
garage that session.
A lot, yes.
The dead birds.
And also just a lot happened. Just episode 2 was very eventful.
Formative.
It was no longer a formulaic monster. I was running my own monster on my own terms, and that's when it all went
Boy,
downhill.
did he.
Yeah, cue to the future videos where everything is like, I gotta change these.
This is
I gotta
correct.
change
This is busted. Yep.
Asking theater kids, parentheses, mega nerds, about insects and plants too. They also died, is what we're saying, because the birds died first, and then a bunch of insects and plants died. On the south side of town, Alan Alberta, semi-competent actor, there for a girl. I think it was a character that was introduced in the theater club and subsequently.
Never showed up again.
We don't know that.
Yeah.
They could be in the ground.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Beater interviews Neville at soccer.
Back in
We
the-
find 2 trees missing branches, one across from the other. They're maple trees. That's in parentheses. More south equals more brown. Killed by Emergent reality fluctuation. Schmarbug's botanical gardens, hardware, and a factory. Parentheses kind of. Parentheses sus. Construction site. I think those are the areas that we investigated or that we were nearby on the south side of town.
Yeah.
At the botanical garden, there are some plants alive and some dead. The species seemed random, but there was a directional pattern. Weed whacked. I don't know what that meant. Rake and claw marks on the ground, and there were tracks leading away from it. We
I think
followed.
it's just everything got destroyed.
Yeah.
We left.
I think that's probably.
Because it appeared in the community garden.
Oh yeah.
And then basically from there, it,
Terminator style.
We followed the drone in the car. Followed the tracks using the drone while we were in the car, and the tracks led to the construction site. Via the drone, we saw a stacky image.
yeah.
Gas my vision inside.
So that's again a clear enough recap. I don't think we need a lot. Basically, the monster when it's appeared in the world, monsters sometimes cause like reality fluctuations. That's how you know one has appeared if you know what to look for. And it caused a bunch of birds to die. So then they were looking for the source, and they found there was like an epicenter. And through like supernatural, Peter was picking things up and like figuring out their past, and it was able to figure out a like timeline, and then they were able to follow that to the botanical gardens where they found there was like a sphere where something had appeared and then killed everything around it, and then it was destroying plants and just sort of left. This monster leaves like scratches in the ground wherever it goes. They followed the scratches to a construction site where it was eating something. They stealthed around and were able to see it. That's all.
Pretty much.
All right, next session. Albert Al Chemi. Ch as in Chemi. That's a deep cut. That's a Serbian cut. Study sesh. Another study sesh. Parentheses.
Oh yeah, school.
Carlet edition.
Carlet.
Because we were in the car. Is that why?
I believe so.
Quote-
We were waiting in his car, and so we're like, we had nothing to do. We're waiting for the monsters we studied.
Quote, a pipe bomb for Jolly Ranchers, end quote. Parentheses, not canon. Quote, Steel Series Funko Pops, end quote. Parentheses, might be canon. Was that?
I do remember that.
I think that was a Roger line, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was, we were talking about metal stuff that the
Yes.
monster was absorbing.
And it's like, no, my Steel
my
Series
Steel
Funko
Series
Pop.
God damn it, Neville is here.
No.
Beater bites a batch of pickled peppers, parentheses, he got fucking sprayed. We see a hooded figure, speaking Enochian. Whole hand has him hurling and harming.
Oh yeah, this is when we're staking out the
Yeah.
cultists.
Oh,
I
This is about
wasn't
the
here for
cultists.
this one.
We were staking out the cultists, and Neville was hiding in the bush.
yeah,
like,
Triple
right next to us. I was
L
like, what the fuck?
is immediately knocked TF out. Wake up in the car, bleeding, but bleeding FRFR. I had actually pickpocketed a key. Peter's divination destination. He sees a cavern and he can see without light. There's a door in the darkness, but a faint glow beyond it, and he sees a figure beyond it. It can be opened with 4 supernatural objects, and he learns that it's underneath Schmentura.
Yep.
He drops a key into the font of water,
True.
and it sizzles.
All true.
That's the end of that session.
That's right. Proof. Nothing of consequence happens.
Proof right here.
As a result.
Yeah. It's all his
Absolutely
fault.
nothing of consequence.
It's
will
all
come
his
to this
fault.
decision.
You'll know what I mean. We
Do
get
not
that
take
results.
notes. Do not collect $200.
Yeah, basically there was a bunch of kids. We started doing side missions at this point, like the side plots, that ended up turning into the main plot, and a bunch of other kids at the school were getting involved with like a cult, and they would go out to a designated point in the forest to meet and do something. And so the team was investigating.
Dude, what?
Just a burp, by the way.
This guy.
You're literally puking in your shirt.
Oh, man.
This sounds like the fucking fat man from Resident Evil 7 makes when he's like doing his
It's the
attack.
fucking the boomer from Left 4 Dead.
That's gonna be the next sound.
I'm taking poison damage right now.
What the fuck?
It didn't stop. I couldn't stop it.
I could hear liquid gurgling up.
You can see the miasma pouring off of him too.
Is that the Umbo Reaper? Like, that's what happened to you.
Don't light up. Don't fucking use your credit. Put your credit cards away. ladies
Oh
and
my god. Here's the one, as soon as you pointed it out, it just made it worse.
Why did you keep going?
Because I wanted to laugh, and then it just like bubbled up.
It just bubbled up.
It should quote it. Just bubble up.
It just bubbled up.
Oh my
A bunch
god.
of doctors commenting on our video like they need to look at that man's intestinal tract.
Oh
need to
god,
study
dude.
All right.
Anyway, that's gonna happen a lot.
Yeah, there was a cult, and they were investigating, and then the Neville, we've already introduced Neville, was there, and Peter snuck up on him and like super critted his stealth check, and then like scared him, and he sprayed Peter, and Peter was able to get through that.
Thankfully, I can
Our
close
concept
my eyes.
of Neville, the character, by the way, is the character from the know-it-all character from Polar Express.
There you go.
Is our concept. If that guy was like
The
a high
nerd.
schooler,
The nerd.
that's
That guy.
our archetype of who Neville is at this point in time. He will become more plot relevant as time progresses.
Yeah, I was intentionally trying to make an unlikable character that was useful. And
I love
he ended
Neville,
up
he's
being-
awesome.
Yeah, I was
Boy,
like,
how useful did he become?
Yeah, and he literally became the like
I was
mascot of the team.
like making you learn psycho.
JFK killed himself.
Don't worry, that's on camera.
Is it? Oh,
It's
fuck
you
yeah.
over there in the corner and then
Because
just
that one
following.
was that one was Midnight Man.
Yeah.
Oh, it
Cut
was
this out.
Midnight
Can't
Man.
spoil that. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Censor,
Yeah.
censor.
Censor, chat. Anyway,
Just play
in
Dan's
the
burping
woods.
over
There
Yeah,
was,
no, the burning.
there was like a black hole basically, and then this long hand came out and would like touch someone, and the hooded figures were holding the people down, and then they'd like turn into a monster thing. Monster thing. Did you guys fight them, or you just ran away?
No, we fought.
We
It
fought.
grappled
He went
someone.
down.
It
grappled
knocked me
him-
out instantly.
Grappled
Yeah.
him and he just teleported
So
out.
yeah, so you fought them and got out of there,
Free action, by the way.
and everyone was running away screaming. So basically, introduced there's a
Run
cult
screaming?
that's turning away, run away screaming. There's a cult that's turning people into like half monsters.
I just got what you were going for. As a dumb
my
joke.
God.
For way later.
It's foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing. Run
Run
screaming.
away screaming.
I missed that too.
Daniel got it.
I got it immediately because it's been on my mind.
Oh.
Foreshadowing.
All right.
All right.
Next episode,
Everyone's like,
or not next episode. Excuse me, next session.
Next episode, yes please.
Yeah, we're skipping the rest of that shit. Okay, so
this is the Zoe arc.
we're so back
Dude, let's do this Zoe.
and kind of sus. Quote: When I'm not simping for you, I'm simping for the monster. End quote. Who amongst us? Who wants to take a guess at whose quote that
I
was?
wonder.
Who wants to think?
Simping for Lloydan and also probably trying to
Betraying
join
the team.
traitor.
Yeah,
True.
Mark your
Wants to
bingo
join
cards.
enemy, by the way.
Wants to enemy, mark it down.
No, that's not accurate. That hasn't happened yet.
It will.
You can't say it's happened yet. You can't
It's
put that
gonna
on bingo card.
I don't know. I honestly, is that on the bingo card?
It is.
And he just fucking marked it.
I didn't. I marked David Koff / his water / food because I just found that one.
Yep, there we go.
All of the above.
This is a recurring thing.
Because it keeps happening.
David almost throws up. It's like happened like 24 times.
I don't do
That
it
should
on
be the free
purpose.
space.
It's because we snack while we eat, and for whatever reason, when I start laughing, I start gagging. Like,
Nobody else is making boomer noises.
We just hurt David. David's just here to suffer.
This is all an elaborate fucking like MK Ultra plot to make David to commit gastrointestinal terrorism against David.
I want that fucking. If you could get that burp as a sound clip, that'd be a great sound clip.
I don't want to hear that ever again.
No.
We have to censor.
Oh my.
Oh my god. Bass boosted.
You're throwing up your shirt.
Oh my
Have
god.
mercy. Perv hat got termy wormy.
Perv hat, Coach Perv.
He lived next to a construction site. Who was Perv hat?
Coach
Which
Perv
he
hat.
was coach of
Baseball.
which?
Baseball.
Baseball.
Who played baseball?
That's
Me,
good.
Those two were on the baseball
Yeah,
team.
at the time we were on the baseball team.
At the time.
And here
At the
comes
time.
Coach Mollyball.
The lies.
Just like,
Quote. Sorry, did you want to finish the Perv hat?
I was gonna
The first
explain
one.
where I got perv hat from, but it's not worth it.
Quote. His piss-filled scream. End quote.
What?
I wasn't here for this, so.
Was that? One of
Oh,
us?
was that when
I think it was
he
Roger.
threw the thing into the calculus?
No,
teachers?
this is different. This is different.
Okay.
This is when we were fighting the.
The other side.
No, it's not.
Not the first cycle thing.
I missed a session, so I didn't take notes. I think that's what happens. I missed a session.
What's the date on that?
This is May 31st.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Back up,
Roll it
note
back.
taker.
Roll it back.
I'll just go
Here we
no by
go.
now. Triple O pickpocket. I assume the key or the knife, whichever one. Gets key with Raven. Resident Evil reference.
Yeah, I did that. I'm trying to
Pete?
throw stuff in to get Brandon to like me.
BP divination. Wait. 5.
It should be between sessions 517 and 531.
Okay, so we did
Session
518, sequence 1, Wednesday. RR is a piss boy.
Roger Reynald.
This is what.
First fucking line. RR is a piss boy.
You should take over when I'm not doing it. It's pretty good.
It was.
This is the session I missed.
Nate, I'm so sorry. I'm not on the note-taking team. Apparently, they like to shit on you. I have no input on what happens here.
Next session, I'll take notes.
Oh my god, you're doing too much. You're good.
Oh my
Let
god.
him take notes and fucking
Okay.
roast us.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta take notes and roast them.
Oh my god.
Well,
That's
like,
like, yeah.
This is just a bunch of Fallout shelter strats. What's up?
You gonna take that?
Girl with slit-eyed pupil eyes, part of the cult gathering.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Zoe.
Yeah,
this is when he got stabbed.
this is that entire episode of just
Okay.
So, of him getting
Body
harassed.
blows in the
That
bathroom.
explains.
Body
that. I
blows
remember
in the
that.
back. Body
Yeah.
blows in the bathroom.
That's-
Roger and
Screen.
girl deal it out in the bathroom.
Yeah.
She literally appears behind you, you're like, wait, what?
Roger runs down the hall next to the class while pissing himself.
Claim substantiated. That one, oh my god, Daniel.
Oh my god.
The notes are just. How can we destroy Nathan?
Every single session is brutal, dude.
This episode 0 is just a shit on.
Yeah, we had-
Oh,
Oh
fuck.
my god.
Okay, Donnie absolutely drops the ball in healing Roger.
I wasn't there. You couldn't.
Yeah, I wasn't there, so I didn't drop the ball on healing him.
Oh, Jesus.
I think I ended up doing the damage to you.
Zoe Zimbabwe is a girl monster, or one of the Galus. Nah, fuck, whatever, spoiler. Missing, dead, equals Australia. So one of the missing or dead people is someone Australia.
Yeah.
Item Australia, Matt Mexico, Brad Bolivia, Billy
Matt Mexico.
Britain, and Zoe Zimbabwe.
I hope he gets well now.
All students that were disappeared by the cult.
As you can't tell by the names. Painted eyes still present, no pit. I don't know what the fuck that means. Giant sphere of darkness in the middle of the clearing. Peter.
So the pit is okay. Now, so that you went into the woods and there
We
was
went
like,
back.
eyes painted on the trees,
We went back to the scene.
and there was no like
Wait.
thing in the ground where the hand was coming out and turning people into things.
Yes.
Lloyd was like comatose. during
Yeah, Peter gets
Isn't
12
that
hours
when he
retro.
got, what's it called?
Stygian darkness. Yeah, I think.
Yeah. So Peter gets 12 hours retroactive awareness and turned into like 2 hours because we got ambushed by 4
No, that's when I
monsters.
got my face ripped off, right? Was that the
That's later. That's later.
Yeah, I think that was in the same one, right?
It's you do it before the camera, so
Yeah, but I'm saying I think that's when he gets pulled in is the same time when I get
That might
face
have been.
eaten.
Maybe.
yeah, because I mean Stygian darkness and
There it
blinded,
is.
warped, fortitude, psychic, warp thing, get fucked.
Yeah, I just looked at your face and tried to.
Yeah.
Intense light affects Stygian void sphere. I don't know why we would have intense light.
It
Zoe's
was, yeah, it was outside during the day, and he was using.
oh, his powers.
Yeah.
Oh, he knew his build.
No, his bill, by the way. Zoe Zimbabwe and Billy Brayton are the monsters. Adam Australia dead at the hospital. Or no, dead. Cast into used cast into the portal. Portal transformed into Stygian portal sphere. Upon our arrival, portal started to shrink unnoticeable area until slipping into portal. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Nathan. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. We fought the monsters. Final note: Nathan got beat up by a girl at school.
Hello. Okay. Now we're so back and kind of sus.
Wait,
Quote,
hold
when
on.
I'm
Do
not-
you want to give your summary on that?
They did more investigation into the location of the cult was at during the day, and they got ambushed. There were people waiting for them. And then getting beat up. I think Roger at school, Zoe kept going after him in subtle ways, kind of like as a way to torment him without, like, oh, people can't find out that I'm a monster, but I think you're not safe anywhere.
Big inside joke moment. So at one point, Roger gets stabbed, like pretty bad, and so Zoe comes out and pretends that she didn't know it happened. She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna call an ambulance." As he's like, "Oh, is
Get
that?
ahead of us.
Oh, is that a
What are you
head more?"
doing? That's next.
Oh.
Spoiler.
Oh, okay. no, go
Spoiler.
ahead.
It's really the best joke in this entire.
No, go ahead.
Wow.
Go ahead. I didn't think we're
It's
sorry.
okay, David. It's okay.
Do you want
It's
to do
okay.
any further wrap up?
No, that was a pretty good.
Okay.
Thank you, Jacob.
All
I'm
right.
sorry.
Picking back up at the session where I was back. We're
I'm
so
sorry.
back.
I didn't know.
But I was
Let's
not.
go, let's move.
We're so back and kind of sus. Quote, when I'm not simping for you, I'm simping for the monster. Perv had got termy wormied. He lived next to the construction site. Now this quote makes sense. Quote, his piss-filled scream, end quote.
There it is.
Now we know what that one is. Zoe stabs Roger. Lloydan takes a pic. Sinister vibes in the framing for the journalism thing, for the Schmacken Press.
That's right.
I plan to frame Zoe, I believe. Literally kidnapped. Anonymous tip about weapons in locker sent to Shane Badge. Oh, Triple L was trying to frame Zoe about anonymous
Yeah, with the
weapons in
star.
her locker. Quote, the ambulance was bad. What? It was bad. Article title brainstorm. This is Lloydan brainstorming article titles for the article, the hit piece he was going to make about Zoe. Suspected serial stabber suspiciously shanked Schmentura student, question mark. Zoe Zimbabwe's secret smuggles switchblade unsheltered. I shelved the article for later because I couldn't write it. I got writer's block. Quote, this is Lloydan reporting to Peter about it. Quote, no wait, because you weren't there yet, right?
I was not.
One of them. Quote, the article was bad. What? It was bad.
I think it was me.
It was probably you. The perv house. 2 stories, and police were there. The power was cut. The garage door was partly open, and the house was unguarded. There were scratch marks on the ground. The circuit breaker was slashed, and there was evidence that something staggered backward. Lloyd knocked over a table while investigating. There's a bloody sheet upstairs, an antique weapons collection, absolute Absolutely metal-less behavior. All the metal was gone. Perv hat got perv had. Grabs shrapnel, GTing the FO. Quote, aim for the bushes, end quote. He jumped out of the second story. Quote, the house was bad. What? It was bad. Us explain to the others how our investigation went. Destiny blow-up doll.
Oh my god.
Sword tent.
Insane.
We'll elaborate on that in a minute. Zoe calls Donnie Darko. Another night in the woods. Triple L botched the first 8 on Roger. Hey, there's a nice change of pace. Activating another warp. Diverge. Titan Shield versus Matthew Keeled. I think the.
Oh no, this is the face for combat.
Yeah. Toxic stab, 2 ongoing damage. We disarmed the hooded man, but failed to stab Zoe. Donnie Darko just got his face bit. That's it. I lost the knife. Roll on the nose table. Non-canon. Donnie Darko blows a guy.
What?
Yes, he powers the.
Oh, okay, yeah. Blows the guy. I was like,
No context needed.
no context.
Dee Guy bullies the shit out of him. Coach Schmolly Ball pants incident, non-canon.
We're gonna come back to that too.
We beat up the hoodman and then run away.
I'll be honest. Go for it.
Which one of your parents is
Wait. You're pulling a me.
We need context for that, Brandon.
We do. Okay, so we snuck back to Roger's house because he set up his Destiny blow-up doll in his room to fake out his parents. So we wanted, because he was on curfew because he kept bringing his sword to school.
By the way, he has a sword.
He has a katana that he keeps bringing to school. He's not statted for it, not spec for it. It's not a melee build. Keeps getting in trouble, so he was home, grounded, but he snuck out to help us fight the gallows in the woods. So we were sneaking him back in, and we wanted to make sure his parents were not awake. we suggested using the drone to peek in, and one of these animals said, quote, which one of your parents is circumcised?
It was me.
That's kind of a running thing. Which is there something that's just been like so psycho?
No one could have.
And then it's like, who said that? Okay.
Daniel.
Daniel.
Reliably. Pass TF out of the exam. Zoe munched on his cheeks, dude. Matt Mexico is in Dee's car.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, he got the night before.
I think that was the end of the session.
A lot happened there. I kind of forget how many cultists I threw at you guys.
I think it was 2 cultists, 2 gallows.
Yeah, but I forgot how many encounters you had where it's like individual fights.
So
There was a lot.
I believe
Yeah.
at least 3 up to that point, because there was a session where I was there, got knocked out immediately. I missed a session where
Yeah, so
something
the session
happened.
where I wasn't here.
And
there
more
was
mean,
one.
it was like, oh, I hit them with gallows like twice. No, it was like every session.
Yeah. It was like 3 or 4 galley fights.
So,
I think 4 galley fights total.
yeah, that explains why you guys are traumatized. I was like,
Deep message issues real quick.
Yeah, you're like, what's wrong? As you literally just
my
prevented us from monster hunting by just throwing gallows at us.
Notes in here that Coach Schmollyball is a substitute for baseball, and so I went to take baseball equipment, and he's like, so what's your name?
Donnie Darko.
Donnie Darko. And then, so that's when the entire thing started. It was like, okay, well, anytime Dee speaks, Donnie gets suspicion.
Yeah.
Yep.
So basically, this is where I already didn't like him because he was kind of fucking with my sister. Take that however you want.
Yes.
And then he basically started claiming he was me and causing me to gain suspicion on his behalf when I literally was not involved.
Scary shit.
And then, just because it's important for when we actually do pick up, they were investigating Coach's house and found the monster had attacked him, and it had electrocuted itself and had taken a lot of damage from that, and then it like climbed up the side of the building and ate basically all the metal, which you mentioned.
Yeah.
That's all.
So clarification on the "it was bad" story. So the whole thing, Zoe basically stabbed Roger, like at school in the bathroom. She just walked by him in the classroom and stabbed him. Pretended it wasn't her. Was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna call an ambulance for you." So she calls 911, or so we think. And then what ends up happening is Roger goes up to the front of the school and like teaches and stuff, and like escorting him over there. I'm like, we're escorting him. And an ambulance pulls up, so we put him into the back of it, and it starts driving. And the rest of us are at school. I'm like, I think I tried to be like, hey, can I go with him? And they're like, oh, sorry. Like, someone was like, oh, hey, can we go with him? They're like, sorry, we can't have like non-family or whatever go with. And so we're like, okay, well, we'll just try to meet you at the hospital or something like that. Well, Roger was just in the ambulance by himself, going.
And it was like leaving town.
Yeah, and it was like leaving town, and he's
not
like,
going to the hospital.
yeah, he's like, oh, I'm like on a dirt road. I don't know where I am. This is not going to the hospital.
The driver was not a
Yeah, EMC.
Yeah.
And so Roger teleported out of the ambulance, and it turns out that the Gallows basically the cultists had basically kidnapped him and were taking him somewhere. And so out of the blue, his character, as we're all trying to debate and figure out what's going on, his character in our group chat just texts, the ambulance was bad. And it's, what do you mean it was bad? He goes, it was bad.
Yeah, he texted it was like I'm walking back, the ambulance was bad, I'll be at the house.
Yeah.
Then
And
was
then-
like, what do you mean the ambulance was bad? He was like, it was bad.
And then it just became the ongoing joke of any time something happened, it's
X
like,
is bad. What?
yeah, this
It was
is
bad.
It was
yeah,
bad.
it was bad.
No, does not elaborate.
And then
Yeah.
the in-game Discord is all of us texting and then some idiot doing voice to text.
Oh yeah.
I forgot toxic world building.
The toxic world building.
The entire time, all of his messages are text.
Yeah,
are
they're
like voice.
speech. Yeah,
are
they're like
speech
voice
messages.
Because you see, because of his powers, Lloydan has a watch on his arm that's also, he has a recorder. I think the gauntlet came later, I think, where he
Yeah.
crafted
You had a
it.
recorder for a long
I
time.
carry a
and then
recorder
we
around
ended
for my
up-
journalism stuff.
Just all
Yeah.
your ideas and
So I speak into the phone to text message as well, just
Mm-hmm.
as a matter of, habit and toxic world building.
Toxic world building.
Okay.
So it's just, I see it, it's just really funny. So Donnie goes to the hospital for some reason,
Mhm.
and the hospital's name is Schmech.
Wait, what were we talking about at the beginning? It's all gonna be shmish, and you're gonna know exactly what we're fucking
CMH,
talking
but
about.
Schmech.
Yep.
Shmish.
Yeah, you've been
Totally
inoculated.
Psycho, yes.
Yeah, Donnie was, I think, checking on. They started going after. Was it Andrew Argentina?
Or-
No, he was.
No,
It
that was Matt
it
Mexico.
was Matt. They started going after
'Cause-
Matt Mexico, and
well,
you were
we-
trying to like check on him. Make sure
Okay, because what happened is we saved
Yeah,
Matt
some-
Mexico in the woods. Then we got back. We all forgot we had him
Left
in
him
the
in the
car. Yeah, he got left in the
Well,
car
let's not get ahead of
overnight.
ourselves, alright?
And then at
We ended off
okay.
with Matt Mexico in Dee's car.
in car. Okay, so he's in the car there. Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, next session.
Yes.
Let me make sure the date lines up. It does. Okay. Quote, dude, you could shit Zoe's pants, end quote.
That's right.
For that
Did
is good.
teleport.
Wait, we didn't talk about the Coach Schmolly Ball incident.
Oh, we
yeah, the
didn't.
small
Oh
little
my god, the
incident.
non-canon. Yeah.
Have you guys seen Deadpool? Yeah. It was-
The cultist with the knife that we stole, like, we were like tussling with him to get the knife, and somebody like pantses him,
It-
right?
Huh?
It was like blows his
the
like
joke was
blows.
like Roger pulls down his pants or
No,
something.
yeah. So it was like, oh, Roger just goes over there and pulls down his pants, and in response to that, Roger goes, "Coach, Smalley Ball."
It was like
Face
the new,
shielded,
the
by the
new
way.
coach to replace the other one.
Yeah.
And, like,
Replace Pervat.
Yeah, and I don't know where I'm getting these names at this point. And yeah. I don't need to explain.
Yeah, so implication.
It writes itself.
Yeah.
I also one more thing. So we weren't in combat, and then for someone says, "Okay, we gotta go." Nathan, run, and he decides to run into the clearing to start combat.
This behavior will also be relevant later.
Yeah, keep note. Start a tracker.
Alright, quote, dude, you get shit Zoe's pants. Dee Guy meditates in the shitter. Results predictable. Following up with the badge, that's Shane Badge, the security guard at the school, who Lloydan likes to think he's buttoned with. No new leads. Matt's still in the car. Not a clublet. He wasn't a member of any clubs. Literally lying to Donnie Darko's parents. Apparently there's a second knife in the car. Morningstar reverse heist shit the total absolute bad. We need to explain that one.
I don't remember that one.
It's him teleporting.
Oh, okay. That's
Pants
yeah.
moment. Phone to nurse's office. Morningstar taken. Roger runs.
Yeah.
Donnie Darko in the hospital sees Zoe and fails to stop her. He's stuck in the lobby and he has a breakdown.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Triple O is late to theater club and Roger is late to track due to the Morningstar incident.
Wild.
Lloydan starts running to the hospital. Quote, have you ever seen Lost.jpg? End quote. Skip the paperwork. Matt's parents are in the hospital room. Lloydan steals the fucking flowers. Lloydan sneaks into Mr. Albert Jabra's room, parentheses Morningstar teacher. Quote, Common Core Kyle. I don't remember that one.
Common Core Kyle.
Steal Morningstar with the quote, cool bug jutsu.
I remember that. That one was really good.
Split timeline. Did I just say there's a cool bug and then I just...
You literally were like, hey, look at that bug over there. And he's like, what bug? And then you stole it and you just kept going, look at that bug. Wasn't that so cool? And he's like, oh, I don't see it. And you're like, no, it's right there. It looks like this. And like, you just kept
Cool bug
going
jutsu.
about this bug for like 5 minutes. And he's like, oh, I didn't see it. And you're like, I guess it wasn't there. And then you leave the room.
The hospital was good. Donnie Darko's date at Schmar.
Oh boy.
Lie to the staff's faces.
That was a lot of fun.
Shaggy, this isn't weed.
Jesus Christ, this was so eventful. This was such an eventful one.
Is that when I hugged the flower?
Yes.
Not a man of science, by the way.
No, yes, I'm not a man of science.
Were you not here for any of this?
I've missed 2 sessions in a row.
Jacob forgore about the monster. Dee invites Diana. Dee drives Dee drives Dee Dee and Deanna, while Roger doesn't go because he's grounded. At the date, Dee Guy wins the strength game and does a photo booth with a rabbit. Donnie Darko and Zoe battle for questions. There's another ancient monster. We learned that another ancient monster started this and is still around. What happened to Matt, Zoe says, makes him stronger. Donnie Darko snitches on our powers, but he learns that Zoe has a weakness to electricity. Go take your ride and I'll take mine. Was that is that Dee Guy?
Yeah, it was.
Or it might have been Diana.
Thanks, Jacob.
Oh,
Could've been
it probably
Diana.
was Diana.
Probably
It
was Diana,
but that's
actually,
an
yeah.
unhinged. That's a dangle. Can't
What was it? What was the quote?
Go take your ride and I'll take mine. When they were leaving.
Because Zoe wanted to take me on
Oh,
a
yeah,
trip
yeah,
and
you were
then
calling her.
yeah.
That's a Diana.
Yeah.
That is a diagonal line.
Quote, the forest is hot right now. Diana.
There we go.
Maybe that probably was me. I feel like I remember you saying that.
I might have.
It might have been.
One of us. It's like,
No,
might have been-
they had an
No,
argument.
you-
It was definitely Diana.
It was Diana.
Daniel,
It was me.
You got unhinged that session. Like
I
that.
know I got unhinged. I
That's
just
when
remember
Diana took over. That's when you stopped being
The
Daniel, and that's when you
spirit of it,
became
yeah, yeah.
Diana.
You became a vessel for Diana.
Like
that. Yeah, I was like,
Because
okay.
you literally.
Well, I remember I wanted her to have a like a I need revenge on these monsters arc.
Okay, but you tried to do that with the two. I called you and you're like, I'm trying to get some action here, like over the fucking phone, as I have a monster hunting me.
Alright.
Fuck.
Donnie Darko gives Neville his leftover tokens after Zoe ditches him. Neville quote, "That was a bro moment." Meanwhile, at the hospital, part 2. Lloydan wakes up and finds his clothes and the Morning Star. He sees Algebra again. He hides and then steals an AED. The flowers were bad. Meanwhile, Dee Guy and Diana in the forest. Diana has a taser and is down to clown. Dee has a Woody and is thinking, why should he? Meanwhile, Donnie Darko is stuck in the arcade as Zoe is in the parking lot. Quote, "Guess I'm pulling out the blow-up doll." And quote, that was Roger.
Sneaking
He
out.
called Roger and
Yep.
asked him to sneak up to come help him, and Roger says,
He sets up the blow-up doll. Was it the blow-up doll or was
Yes.
it the pillow?
Yeah, no, the blow-up doll under the blanket, and then he has the sword.
The katana pitching its head.
Pitching a tent.
So funny.
Barely remember that.
it was a
But you remember
recurring
it.
theme.
Yeah, recurring.
Dee Guy and Diana tag team Billy Britton in the woods. They do a little damage. He bleeds. They run away to the car. Roger arrives at the forest, blinking there, by the way. He's ambushed and fends off the attackers and then runs TF away. Bash out Zoe's window and strap the AED to her face. Lloyd does that because he walked from the hospital to the fucking parking lot of the Schmazer Schmar. Zoe is cooked. 19 times 2.
Mm-hmm. 32 damage.
She was driving the Pervmobile. Oh god, the next line says decapitates.
Yeah, I know what that is.
Remember this, the thing
This
that
is a very eventful session.
Yeah, it was.
Sneak up to Billy again. Roger applies the AED this time and Roger blows his load. Roger's parents are, quote, that's an asterisk emphasis. Roger's parents are not impressed with the decoy. Quote, late night adventures. I think I've been sleepwalking.
He passed it the D12 deception check
Yep,
with that line.
He did.
JK.
They got worried for him.
JK, they're impressed. That's the end of that session.
There's too much.
I want to fucking talk about Zoe. I'll talk about Zoe.
You should, please.
No, let's go down the line first. Hold on.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, go for it.
if someone else wants to go first, go ahead. But I can talk about Zoe.
Is this when he did? When was the ice rink? Do you remember?
That's later, that's
Is that
Oh
later.
my god,
Was that
yeah.
Midnight Moon?
That's later.
It's definitely midnight.
Yeah, 'cause I remember because I was there for that.
Yeah.
I missed the whole laser stroke thing.
Okay, so let's start off with your date with Zoe. A question for a question, and you fucking just give up all our powers
Okay, here's the thing. Hold on.
for
Okay.
just
Okay, so here's what happens. So Zoe's the monster. Okay, first of all, this guy over here is like, well, I want to try to give everyone a love interest. So he starts doing that. So he gives this guy one. He gives this guy one.
I started
He
it.
try to
It's
give
me
me
first,
one.
by the way.
Yeah, it was him first. Him first.
Podcasting.
Podcasting.
The equipment.
I
The
feel like he
microphone
was maybe
specifically.
just didn't want to do it for Nathan because it was his brother. And
This is not me. I put characters in the game, and you guys were interested. I don't know what to tell you.
Zoe was forced down my throat, and I totally accepted it.
What?
Editor.
Yeah, I did have Zoe flirt with you to make
Burp
Roger
over that.
uncomfortable. And
Yeah.
you were like, I'm into that.
Yeah, I'm into that. I'm like, yeah, monster mommy. Anyway, okay, so
He just okay.
no, there's
We're
okay.
unmonetized.
Anyway, so long story short, this after we fight in the forest, whatever, we come back. Zoe's like, hey, let's go on a date. And I'm like, I don't want to go. I'm like, what if we do like a double
Like
date
an
or
arc.
something?
Dang.
And she's like, okay, so it's not me.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I want your permission.
Hey, sure, go for it. Is it Red Vines?
No, it's Red Twizzlers.
Hands off the chess piece.
What?
Yeah.
That's
Anyway,
red vines.
trash.
No, the superior.
No, they're not. Anyway, so double date at Schmazer. What is it? Schmazer?
Laser stroke.
Major Smash.
Schmazer Schmar. We do a double date. Basically, I go to Diana. I'm like, Diana, I need you to come along with me. I don't want to go alone. So she calls Dee, which I never intended for her. I'm like, Dee.
No one intends for Dee.
No. So she had Dee come along.
Tried it.
So they both end up coming along. So he drives me.
Dee arrives all the same.
No. What it was is I was like, I need a ride to get there. And then you invited her along for it. That's what it was.
Right.
And so then. So I end up at Schmentura, and basically Zoe's like, okay, we're going to play a question for a question. She's like, what we're going to do is we're going to play a game. If you win, you get to ask a question. You know, she's like, we're going to play 3 games. If you win, you get a question. If you lose, I get to ask a question. So we play 3 games. I win 2 of them. She wins 1. She gives me 2 answers. I give her an answer. And he's like, oh, you sold us out completely. I gave very vague answers about powers. But it was the whole thing of...
Some of us in this room are not in a position to be criticizing other people for the questions they ask.
Got a point. Anyway, so that'll come up later. So we do the game and everything, and then what happens... So fucking we're going out, and Zoe goes out to the parking lot, and she's just sitting in a car. Unbeknownst to me, Dee and Diana fucking drive off without me. So I'm stuck at Schmentura alone. And I look out and I see fucking Zoe waiting out there. I'm like, oh, I forgot. She offered me a ride. She's like, I'll give you an extra question. She's like, I'll tell you whatever you want to know, but you have to come with me. You have to come with me. And I was like,
you're gonna go with her, but we're gonna follow. And Diana's like, no, you got.
Yeah.
I have my priorities. You have your priorities.
Yeah. So I was like, fuck no, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not getting in a car with a monster and hoping that it turns out.
Well, you'll go on a date with her.
But it's in a public place. Literally, with
you got stabbed in a public place.
With another emergency.
You got stabbed.
Flowers in a public
you got stabbed at school. Anyway, we were all there.
Anyway, so I was like, no, I'm not doing that. So she goes out to her car, and then I go to look for them. I can't find them. Like, where Zoe's out there. So I call Diana, and I'm like, hey, Diana, where are you guys? And she's like, oh, we're going to the woods. And I'm like. She's like, look I'm with a really hot dude right now. I want
to go kill a monster.
No, she didn't tell me that. She wanted.
She wanted to go kill a monster.
I know she did, but that's what she was not telling me.
I don't know. She wanted to go kill a
dude. You were wild in that night.
She wanted to go kill a monster.
You did not tell Donnie that.
I don't know. Doubt. Extra doubt.
This dude was psychotic and was like totally being like,
I think he did not know.
No,
Donnie was pissed.
No,
he didn't even know they were going to the woods.
I didn't know. She was just be like, I'm trying to be with them. I want to get some.
All right, yeah, sure.
And so I was like, I need a ride, and she's like, no, I just, I gotta have some time with them. And I'm like, oh, whatever, just like make it quick or whatever. She's like, okay, promise, I'll go. So they're just gone. I have no fucking idea where they are. I'm alone. Supposedly, Lloydan was supposed to meet us there too, which the whole flower is.
Okay, so
the flower and
little rollback here. I went to visit Matt Mexico in the hospital. Found a very suspicious flower plant in his room.
Zoe came in
that
and
Zoe had given to him.
Yeah,
so I kind of nonchalantly took it. And then when I was supposed to meet with Donnie at Schmentura, so I went there. I got there first, and then I inhaled the flower while I was waiting, and then passed out and woke back up in the hospital, which, and then I already said the rest of what happened.
Yeah, and so then basically I'm freaking out. I don't know what to do. I end up calling Lloyd, and I finally get a hold of him, and I'm like, I'm stuck in here alone. I need help. I don't know what to do. At this point, too, I think I end up getting a call from Dee or Diana.
You had called Roger.
Yeah, I called Roger, too. Well, no, this was because I called them, and they had fought the monster, or they were like, well, we're going to go after the monster at this point. And I'm like,
maybe that's fine.
no, yeah, because there's like a second time. And I'm like, no, you can't do that shit. And they're like, no, we got it. So I called Roger. I'm like, Roger, you need to go bail them the fuck out because my sister's gonna die to a monster.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And so I'm like, you need to go out. So that's when Roger's like, okay, I'm gonna go try to help with them. Then I'm trying to get a hold of Lloyd, being like, Lloyd, I'm alone with a monster. I need some help. So he starts coming over from the hospital, and he's like,
with the AED.
Yeah, he gets to the parking lot and he calls me and he's like, hey, where is she? And I'm like, oh, she's in the car over there or whatever. And I'm like, why? And he's like, hold on a second. And he goes over with the AED, breaks the window, zaps her, immediately knocks her unconscious.
The thought process being, hey, the monster we investigated at Perv House,
didn't like electricity.
Didn't like electricity. Maybe she doesn't.
Yeah. So she immediately went from full to unconscious.
Because,
And so she was like critical support. At this point, Dee and Diana show up in the parking lot. Me and Lloydan are there with Zoe on the ground, fried, barely alive.
I'm in a hospital gown still. By
Yeah, he's still
I
on.
never did. I find my clothes. I might have found. My
At this point, that's when Roger ran to the forest and had the short. He literally went to the forest, saw a monster grappled him. He teleported out. And was like, "I'm just gonna leave."
Wait.
Yeah, and so he left. So I'm like, okay, well, like we need to like. At this point, I'm like, well, maybe if we can like save Zoe somehow, because I'm thinking, you know, this was a person at some point. Maybe we can save them.
No.
So
I was like,
shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Billy
Listen.
ran
Shut
into
the
the
fuck up.
forest. Let's go get him. Put Joey in
Yes.
the car.
Shut the fuck up. So he pulls up with his car. So I'm like, open your trunk, open your trunk. And he's like, why? I'm like, open your trunk. So me and Lloyd take Zoe and put her in his trunk, and we go and we're like, okay,
and
well,
he didn't like that.
and what's going on? He's like, oh, well, Billy Britton was over here, and we're like, okay, well, let's go get him. So we go over there in his car. Along the way, we find Roger. Roger blinks into the car. We go up to the hill. And we're like, okay, we're just gonna fight this thing. Let's do it. So we get there. We get out of the car. Fucking Dee opens the trunk, sees Zoe is in there, takes her out. I come around and go, what are you doing? He takes the Morningstar and immediately smashes her skull in and kills her.
Twice. I had to do it twice.
Yeah, he did it twice, and she was dead. And I was quite annoyed with him at that point. That was like the final straw of
There's a
any
breaking
chance
point
of us
there.
having like a good relationship in the game.
His wife who was killed.
Yeah, my wife was killed. Anyway,
If only we knew how bad it would get.
Literally a monster, by the way.
anyway, joining the enemy side. So yeah, then that's when we do the whole Billy Britton fight and everything else happens. But yeah, that's the whole Zoe storyline.
There's the Donnie Sell story.
Yeah.
Sob story.
Yep, Donnie sob story.
So just to clarify, I think it was clarified a few times, but Lloydan had snuck into the hospital basically because they had tried to frame Zoe for bringing a weapon to school by having Roger throw
Oh,
a
we never
Morningstar
did that. No, we didn't talk
through
about that.
I talked about that a little bit in my notes, but we didn't
yeah, through a wall and into her locker by like throw teleporting into the locker, and he failed, and then ended up like
It
in a
went
teacher's
all the way
pants.
through into algebra's classroom and into his pants, and then
Yeah,
that's
so
why
he was
he ends up in
freaking
the
out.
hospital later.
He was getting stabbed by a Morningstar, and he went to the hospital, and it was like, okay, Donnie had anticipated that they would need like an in at the hospital, so he had started working there. So everyone like went to the hospital.
No, I wasn't working there yet.
And
He just ran. He was the first.
I
one
was
to
just
go
went to
for
the
it.
hospital, and Lloydan went to the hospital, and he had spotted Zoe.
He got there first.
Yeah.
And then knew that she was bringing flowers, and then so you went
Because
to
he had somewhere to be.
No, yeah, because so what happened is I had a responsibility, but I got there with Matt, got him checked in, and then I saw Zoe go back there, and I'm like, oh god, she's gonna try to kill him. So I tried to sneak back there, and basically I got caught, and they're like, you can't go back there. And I basically started having a breakdown because I didn't know what to do. And then that's when Lloydan showed up, and I'm like, bro, I don't know what the fuck to do, I'm losing my mind. I basically killed the man. I was like, I can't do
It's a
anything.
recurring thing that Donnie kind of just freaks out and doesn't know what to do.
Yep.
Just shits his pants, apparently.
Yeah. It's
So,
called character development.
Lloydan went
fucking
in.
egg.
took the was able to get the
The
flowers
quote unquote
that she brought.
gift. The
Yeah.
flowers.
And then like, oh, are you okay? And then was also able to go over to
Algebra.
and take the Morningstar as like the
Using the bug
evidence.
jutsu, yeah.
Yeah, and be like distracted, and then was able to get out of there. And then went over because they knew they had set up previously. Let's go to the arcade, the Schmentura. So went over to like recon it, and it was like, okay, there's nothing else here. I'm just gonna stand in the corner. And while I'm staying in the corner, I'm gonna smell this like plant thing that she had brought, and then it like did some weird chloroform thing, and he just passed out, and then woke up back in the hospital with all the evidence brought back there. So then snuck out, and while he was sneaking out, grabbed an AED, and then went back all the way over to the
Schmeiser Schmar. After all of the
after the
aforementioned
date and everything.
incident
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah. And then that's when he just killed Zoe.
Well, almost.
He didn't
Somebody
kill
else
Zoe.
finished the
He
job.
killed Zoe. He just knocked her out.
You know, a dead monster is a dead monster. So.
Sure is. Do we have any other notes for that section?
No. That was,
Okay.
we kind of just steamrolled Billy Britton at that point.
Yeah, because
Well,
he
he had
AED
an
and a bomb.
AED charge and he did a bomb.
And he had a
Yeah.
bomb.
It was also 5v1 at that point. Like,
Never stood a chance.
I think no 6v1 because Diana was.
And
Well, you weren't
one
there
more
though,
session.
so 5v1. Yeah.
One more?
One more session.
Oh wow. Okay.
Rubus Raspberry.
Saturday morning, quote, pee-pee's back in town, end quote.
That's right.
Shower girl moment. Angry schmob at the gun store, ex-schmace schmardware. Quote, on the house, end quote. We'll explain that one.
Mm-hmm.
At the Schmop Schmeat, Lloydan gets a watch and springs, quote, I just think they're neat. Peter at the sporting store, mustache man in line behind him, quote, on the house.
This is deja vu. This is literally the first episode, and it just started with that.
Knives and such. Shop gremlins. Diana and Donnie Darko dispute dispatching dangerous dudes. Daniel has the wood chip in his BlackBerry that no one wants to talk about. Crafting the gauntlet with Donnie Darko. That's when Triple O crafts his his iconic gauntlet.
Titular.
Famous TTRPG, The Gauntlet. Crafting the Gauntlet with Donnie Darko. Metal leather, inset MP3 player, a watch, and LED lights that change colors based on which timeline he has just activated, red or blue. Blue means he chose the first timeline, and red means he changed the second timeline. This will be a recurring gag as time progresses. Dee Guy's Wet and Wild Ace in the Holy Shit. Salt and vinegar dong, non-canon question mark.
What?
Taken in cop car, breaks these cuffs.
Oh my god, yep.
Peter's dark and daring divination, no items, 3 lives. Oh, sorry. Dark and daring divination destination, no items, 3 lives. Rubus Raspberry, there it is. Drops knife in the font. Quote, Schmace Schmardmare was bad, end quote. D arrives, Triple L bounces, and so does Peter. Theater Club blunder, announce Zoe Vigil, cringe and fail.
One of the most insane lines this entire game.
Neville provides. I think that's it.
So I think I need to start off by saying
No, it's not. Yeah, it is. It's not. It is. I'm sorry. That's the end of that session.
that I power lead into Apex this session, at the beginning of this session. Or somehow I power lead into Apex. Because that was when the cops tried to take me alive.
You couldn't.
So,
It was probably like a post-Galu level up.
Probably.
Yeah, after they were all grappling.
After we beat
you wanted
Zoe,
to
right?
counter grapple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then on the house.
On the house. So, you worked at the gun shop and you just
Yeah.
gave some guy a gun
I
and said
gave
on the house.
Vigilantes were basically gonna hunt down whatever was like.
Oh,
Yeah, they were going to hunt
pissed.
down the
So
monster.
there's a truck full of dudes like, all right, we're just gonna go kill this thing, whatever it is, and he's gonna go buy guns, and this guy's just like, there you go, it's on my house.
And then you're at the sporting
And then
store
I'm at
and they
the
come
sporting
in.
goods store, I'm buying like knives and shit, and then he's in line behind me, and as I'm leaving, I even see her on my house. God.
I forgot about these guys.
The Zoe Zimbabwe blunder. Fucking Peter, not Peter, Lloydan. He was in
Theater club.
theater club, and so we needed what? Batteries?
Yeah.
He needed tasers.
Yeah. So this is 4 sequences after Zoe dies, by the way.
8 hours.
This is
Yeah,
a good
so-
example of where an emergent would pull an all-nighter.
Yeah.
You're like fatigued one and you're like, I don't even care.
Yeah, we literally pulled an all-nighter. Like, I pulled an all-nighter that night, and it was... So we go to school the next day. He walks in the theater club, and he goes, oh, hey, guys, I'm looking for batteries because we're going to be holding a vigil for Zoe.
For like electric candles.
Yeah, for electric candles. At that point in time, Zoe was seen alive less than 12 hours ago by everyone else.
Nobody
in the
knew she was
school.
dead yet.
No one knew she was dead yet, and so he literally walked in and goes, we're going to be holding a vigil for Zoe.
And that was the same day that she was then not at school.
Yep. So it was not suspicious in the slightest. But it was Lloydan, so he got away scot-free because that is something Lloydan would do.
Recurring element.
Lloydan is a psychopath. It's not highlighted a lot, but
Alright, final
You'll see.
recap from
He
Daniel.
can talk his way out of a paper bag.
Final recap from Daniel.
Everyone just forgot. Everyone's like, wait, didn't someone say it?
Think about
You just, there's a
Because-
normal.
Lloyd's always saying some shit.
Exactly.
Where does it pick up? It picks up with you guys
It picks up literally with him doing this recap.
And then
And
and
then
then running the thing to the.
we go to a date, he goes to a date, they craft, and then we all show up at his garage, and the cops show up. And it's an entire thing of, we're making...
So have you grabbed the cable to do the electric bath?
That's
yet?
we're not
that's-
even there
That's
yet.
way later.
That's
Okay.
the end of this.
So this was just building bombs.
Bombs in
post.
his garage, yes. And
This
then
is like
he
golden.
sends the cops to the construction, and
And
That's
then
the
they
that's
get
the
killed.
first episode,
that's
right?
the first episode.
And they get
So
killed.
literally, the one that he was talking about, basically like nothing happened. It was very much we finished the gallows. Now let's go basically start getting ready for the monster.
Right, and it was like Thursday or something.
Yeah, because we were
Saturday
like,
morning.
Saturday morning.
You were
Yeah.
complaining. You're like, well, you keep throwing gallows at us. We can't
Yeah.
do anything about the
yeah,
monster.
because he's like, guys, the monster's just getting away, and that's why
That's
people
why
are.
all the guys.
That's
were
why all the guys are
vigilante
doing it, and
this
we're
fucking
like,
Saturday.
Well, Daniel, you literally just keep stabbing Nathan in the bathroom, so I don't know what you want. Like,
Don't go to school.
don't go to. Literally, the guy who invented the game was like, I wanted to have a schedule. I want you guys to go to school, everything like that, whatever.
That makes bad
Why are you
decisions.
doing that?
Gotta make some bad decisions.
We still do school.
Yeah, we did
Yeah,
make
we're
bad
going
decisions.
back.
He got stabbed for it.
Spoiler alert. We.
Okay, that's...
Do we? Are we?
Are we what?
That's it. We're
Alright,
done.
last note from the other. Some of the early recording sessions are kind of garbo because I didn't realize that the camera would cut out inexplicably. So it's really just piecemealed like the first hour, and like the 3 hours are kind of gone, and the last hour's there. It's like the very first couple episodes are really
Jank.
jank.
Yeah.
This is a real
And then-
rough test. We
And
don't
yes,
have a proper
and then the
setup.
third episode, us setting up to fight the Razor Beast. 2 hours of that is just black, but we can still hear audio.
That's the most important part.
That's a
Stuff all
podcast.
just animated over it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hand-drawn animation
2 hour
by
animation,
Stefan.
by the
Yeah.
way. 2 hour animation, by the way. That's like
Just like one per hour.
It's the first hour is him chopping up the cable.
It literally is that. We missed that. Or at least that we missed the visual of
the sashimi.
The sushi.
Yeah, but the animation can save it, dude.
Yeah, dude.
the animation will make it better.
Oh my
yeah, you got to sashimi the
It's
power
gonna
cable.
be Peter Puertorico standing away. He's like, wow, I really hope they aren't messing up literally everything. I'm gonna not look into the future to make sure I don't stress myself out, and then just cutting into it, and then this freaking egg being like, no, it's totally push up guys, it's totally a good idea actually.
Role playing, by the way.
So you can do that one, and you can also do the Return to Slab, because that was fun.
No, we have that one. That
We
was-
We do have
he
that
has
one,
it.
yeah. You have to
I
cut that
posted
in.
the fucking master edit of that one.
The master edit.
I need to get that
The
when I get to
Schneider
that
cut.
video and somehow clip it together.
You can just download it and import it.
Okay. Alright, that's the end of the...
Thank you, everybody. This is episode 0. This is Lloydan Larry signing off.
Enjoy your own peril.
Cool. One last thing, and it was mentioned, but this entire time, Lloydan has had podcast equipment and
Oh, yeah.
been recording like
Oh my
everything.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because he
Streaming it
works
live.
for the,
Yeah.
Wales Schmagenschmess. He records all of his shit. And that's why he does the voice text.
All the,
No,
all the
literally-
fights and monster hunting
Yeah,
and everything.
yeah.
This
Yeah,
will become relevant.
and we have had, there's literally been like there'll be like moments where we would just sit down and role play us doing a podcast, like for 10, 15 minutes at a time.
So that
which
comes back.
repeatedly Peter refuses to publish
So no.
officially for the Schmagenschmess.
But
Yeah,
there
with
are
the contention.
NPCs.
What is he? What is his job title?
Schmeditor.
Schmeditor. Okay.
So that's just a thing. It's all just they're being very careful about their identities and stuff, but there's also just implied all of this is recorded and put up
Out.
somewhere.
Onto Wolfnet.
It's not all put up. Only some of it is put up.
Only some of it is put up on Wolfnet. I don't think you even told me that you were doing that. I just sort of was like, this is
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah, you're just like, let it go. Other ongoing thing, just for possible jokes. Donnie pretty much just. It became a thing of like, I have my weather powers, but then I started crafting, and crafting became my like secondary thing of like, I was just crafting a lot. I basically exclusively craft bombs for myself. So there was a lot of that going on.
What do I grab?
I
Never mind.
Yeah, I think I might have had one in that combat that'll be for Raised Beast. I'm not sure, but then it just becomes a very reoccurring thing of like.
Well, there's our entire garage full of bombs. So
Okay, then yeah, so it'll come on.
That's later on, right, in the video.
that was the first,
Yeah,
in
okay.
the first
We
video.
got the gold family or all that shit's on.
Yeah.
They
Oh
were
my
pulling wires.
I'm
right?
looking for the wires in the walls. I'm like, there, and you're just like ripping them out.
I'm glad we have the Darko Gold family heirloom.
Now that
The Darko guy, Family Feud.
Yeah, the Darko. Do you
Jesus.
have that?
I don't know.
That recorded because I literally we did. It might come up later, but we literally had like an hour bit where we had in-world lore of the Darkos and the Guy family have a feud that's like been going on
since
for
like the gold rush.
yeah since the gold rush.
And their family had a.
We had like a really good gold mine, and basically the Guy family bought up the rest of the town, and we refused to sell our land, and like we managed to get this
Donnie
first
always
gold.
the victim.
Damn.
Donnie's always a victim, baby.
Excited himself.
Right.
Okay.
Well, now we get to play Emergent. Are you excited?
Cut.
11:30, by the way.